Alright guys, another day, another dollar, and we're back out again on the course. Now today, this course has actually been recommended to us to come and visit by a good friend of ours and one of our followers, Andy Fleming. He said, boys, get yourself over to Kent, down to Gravesend and check out Southern Valley. So that's where we are today. Dan, how's the first hole gone?
Not too bad. Bogey, so I'm not going to complain too much.
What did I do? How did I get on?
I don't know, I can't remember. How did you get on?
But
as you know, the rules, if it's not on camera, it didn't happen.
But it did, it's on the card. Anyway, we're stuck up behind some old boys at the moment in buggies, but we've got a long par 5 ahead of us now. We'll film some holes, show you the rounds, show you the course. First impression on the first hole, it's alright, not bad. So we'll see how it gets deeper in the round. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss out on any more of our terrible videos. So nice long par 5. You know it's long when you got two groups ahead of you and another one on the green, and you can still tee off.
And they still haven't made it. Could be a long afternoon. It will with shots like that.
I don't know where that's gone. Oh, down there.
It's going to be a very long afternoon with shots like that.
So thankfully we located Dan's shot. He's got to hit it past this olive tree, whatever it is. Well out, mate. Down the fairway. And avoided the bunker.
Yeah, first time for everything. So as you know, we're reviewing this course today. So that's the bunker, obviously quite low. There's not really a lip in that. Sound wise, I think the rain's got to that a little bit. We haven't been in it yet. Soon we'll be at some stage, and we'll tell you what it's like, if it's got any, if it's solid or not. But yeah, quite a low lying bunker, that one. Not much treatment around the edge. This is where Matt's tee shot. Gone, just went slightly right. In the distance you see the old one. Took that while I was talking.
Caught it well, I just don't know really what's over there.
Playing blind, so
yeah,
we'll find
as
out
always.
How that turned out.
I'll be playing to my handicap today.
Yeah.
Alright, we are now on the 4th hole. Nice scenery, but it's spoilt by a load of old pensioners holding up the course.
It's even slow for us.
Yeah, and we are slow.
That is telling you something. And they've got a buggy and they're still slow.
Yeah. Not playing ready golf, waiting for his mate who's a yard behind him to play his shot first.
Should we come round?
Just on the edge. Just where that pensioner was.
Well, same, innit?
Yeah, same age bracket. Over there.
Yeah, to be honest, I aimed over there purposely to stay away from them two bunkers, because my golf was like a bunker's like a homing beacon to my golf ball.
Oh, you fat cunt. Let's cut that bit
You
out.
aimed over there as well.
Fucking
It's alright, we've got time to waste anyway. We've got people in front of us taking ages, so no drama.
Good job.
So Matt's last shot, which you just see, is 200.
Awful shot.
200 away, but obviously this is majorly uphill. I don't think this shot does it justice, how steep it actually is.
Got to try and get on in 2 though.
The thing was, one of our subscribers, Andy, did say, I think you want to get a buggy for this course, but being stupid like we are,
He didn't.
we didn't. So, and now we're going to pay the price, as you'll see. And the funny thing is, Matt let his trolley go down from the last slope. And I wasn't filming.
I would have left it, but it's not my trolley, it's my father-in-law.
Well,
so
it would have been comical, because you'd have seen him running after this trolley, going off onto the other fairway. But it's
I
one of
haven't
them
run for a
moments
long
that
time.
unfortunately weren't caught on camera. Right, the old boys are getting in their trolley now. Matt's gone for it. And that ain't bad at all. That's just off the top, so that's not bad at all, Matt.
So Dan's 160, pins us up the top there, but it's playing like 170, according to the old rangefinder.
It's going to be playing a lot worse than that, tricking it along the floor.
Playing about 150 though.
Yeah. Ding.
Great shot. And apologies in advance for the heavy breathing, that was a very big hill we had to walk up.
And that's about 30 yards.
Hit the floor.
Very steep though. And that's shown. Still on the front, but a long way to go.
Gauging this, am I?
So, Matt's got quite a long way to go. Very steep. Very steep.
Don't think I've got to be shy.
Actually over it, that.
Too much.
Just to show you, look, that is very much downhill where we've just gone up, so.
What's Danny boy got? Sorry about the wonky camera skills. Short. Greens are nice so far as well, aren't they? Apart from the last one that had a bit of vandalism on it, but apart.
I'll let you have that.
Thank you very much. And Dan, finish up nice. Lovely.
Yep.
Little par 3. Essex Riviera in the background.
Quite long.
I zoom in far enough, might see my house. 140 to the pin, to the front, sorry. 150 to the middle. I might just skip on the edge. Yeah, lucky bounce. You're on.
Could have gone in.
No, it hasn't.
Another. Weather's holding off, which is good.
Oh, caught that fin. Jesus.
Oh, it's over though. It's just on the ice over
shocking
the back.
Though.
Might have preferred it in the bunker. And that's saying 154.
Find out in a minute. See whether this makes it. Bit left.
Bit left. I'll try and zoom.
Well
and get
left,
that.
mate.
It's right, just on the left-hand side. Little chip in.
Yeah, well, I want to be on the green too, really.
Well, so does everyone.
That's true. So far, so good, I'd say. It's quite hilly, isn't it?
Yeah. We was warned, so.
Yeah, it was warned by Andy, just didn't listen to him. But yeah, it's quite hilly. Reminds us both a bit of Pedham that we've done a video at before.
Yeah.
Which isn't too far really from here, is it? 10-15 minutes up the road.
It's got a similar sort of layout.
Yeah.
The holes look
very like valley style with
stroke links.
Southern Valleys in the name, isn't it?
Yeah.
We keep doing this, go to courses. And
yeah.
Oh, this is hilly, yeah. Called so and so hill, that's why it's fucking hilly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's all valleys in and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so far so good. Greens are nice. Bunkers have got fresh sand in. They're quite not much of a lip on the bunkers, is there? They're quite open as such.
Yeah, not very deep. Not very deep,
but I'd rather that than the deep one with stones in. So
yeah.
So yeah, here we are, up to Dan's ball.
That'll work.
Rolling up. Off the back, maybe.
Terrible shot. But probably be out the putt from there, so I'll take it.
I hope so, you're on the green. So we're now here on the 7th hole. Par 3, called the Hurricane. We was just saying it must get quite windy over here because there's no real shelter. It's just literally open valleys and hills. But yeah, 135, bunker at the front. Pretty bog standard par 3 really. Again, tee boxes, all right condition. Level, which a lot of courses have uneven tee boxes, but so far they've all been level, which is good. Greens are nice as well. Dan's about to set himself up, ready to smash it. See how he gets on.
On their way to heaven. Just holding it off.
Dan's not a fan of the pensioners.
So slow. Only got a buggy.
That looks
Short. Yep.
sandy. Sandy Lyle, mate.
I'm sure Matt will do better than me because I found the bunker, so at least we can review it now. So that's why I went in there. That's what I'm saying.
Left
Be
again.
holding
I've got to
one.
start aiming more right. I
It's
think.
not bad. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Told you to do better than me. Now we test the bunkers out.
Well, you will. I won't. Test. So, Dan's in the bunker. Found one with a steep lip. Well out. Great shot. Perfect. So we are currently on the 8th hole. It's a par 5 and it is long. But today the course is pretty backed up. We've got a guy behind us on his own in a buggy.
And there's
He's got people behind him, and then in front of us, you know, I mean, we've got a 2-ball and a 4-ball. And that 4-ball are only 300 yards up on this par 5. So slow today.
Yeah, I think you have to bear in mind as well, this is not the it's a bank holiday week, but it's the Wednesday.
Yeah.
So the bank holiday is not until tomorrow and Friday, so it's not the weekend.
We played Toot Hill on Monday, and that was empty.
Completely dead.
No, we had the course ourselves pretty much.
Yeah.
Weather was naff, so that probably didn't help, but yeah, beautiful scenery here though, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
and you can see like the fairways, and it's looking lovely.
Greens are in good condition.
Yeah, the greens are nice. The only one was, I think, the 3rd. It looked like they had someone on Scrambler go across it, didn't they? Which
yeah, I think that's
it's not their fault.
There's someone's damaged
Just some
out
wrong.
of ours, so
Unfortunate for them, but they've tried to repair it best they can. Can't criticise that at all.
no.
All right, Dan's away first. Oh, you've caught that, mate.
I
drive.
didn't catch it that well, but
That's gone all right.
it's in the middle, so got to take it. It's funny because the last longer hole, Matt hit a great shot, but it weren't on camera though, unfortunately.
It's gone high. Equals some flop.
Just to the right.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's actually gone onto the fairway.
Don't know if I'm keen on this new grip. All right, second shot for Dan.
I told you I'd do that, didn't I? I actually talked myself into it before I even hit the shot.
Well, don't talk yourself into it. You won't hit that shot then. I was worried about where their buggy was, but 260, no chance. Not on a hot day with a strong wind.
It's gone a bit right. I don't know what's over that side.
Trees.
Well, we'll soon see when we get round there. It's the problem when you play a new course, you're not really sure when there's a corner and a bit of a blind corner, you're not sure whether it's going to be clear way or not, but we'll soon see.
I heard it. What has Dan got? Not bad. Middle of the fairway. Very kindly, Dan's thought to hit it into another bunker just to test it out for you guys. So here he is.
Hit a useless shot. Can't really get under.
Well, you're out.
Yeah, but it's no good really.
Another benefit, you want cheap steaks, there's crackers that come to the course that are shoplifted from Aldi. £3 a fillet steak, so bargain.
Not enough.
Well, hit it hard next time. So, 11th hole. Front nine thoughts so far?
I quite enjoyed it. It is a bit hilly, but I think we was told that before, so it's not.
Well, a bit hilly, it's pretty hilly, yeah.
Yeah, but condition-wise, it's been nice so far.
Yeah, I like it. One thing I like about it is there's a lot of slopes, but they all kind of slope into the fairway. So if you do miss a fairway and hit the first cut, you do tend to have a bounce back down towards the fairway, don't you? So it's not as punishing as some flatter courses where you got long rough.
We're hoping the weather, as you can see, probably above there.
Yeah, there's a bit
that
of a cloud
is
and then
not looking.
And that cloud. So you know us, we like to play in the worst weather conditions and film as much as we can. So fingers crossed, the wind's held off so far, which I was expecting to be proper windy.
Yeah,
but it's not.
We still held up a little bit. Yeah, we're coming to the back nine, and like I say, we're still waiting around just for people. But
a busy course must be a good course. That's my view on it. But there we go. But we'll get some more holes filmed on the back nine, and then we'll reconvene in the motor and give you the download of what we thought of Southern Valley.
Yeah.
So let's crack on with the back nine. Dan's disappointed. The hole's called Church View, but you can't find the church.
Church. And that clearly states
Church View.
Maybe
you lit it with
Unless
your shot.
It's through there.
Maybe you lit it with your shot.
It's possible. If it's nowhere near the course, definitely possible.
That's nice hit.
Stay out the bunker. Stay out the bunker.
Yeah,
I think
you're out. I can see the top of the ball.
Yep.
You're driving. The last few rounds we've played, we haven't filmed them all, but
it's been a bit more consistent.
Yeah, it's getting some good, decent strikes
out
of it.
Not last shot, but we didn't get that, so luckily. Matt using his trusty 3-wood.
That's a trusty now. T can stay there.
It's made it on though. Has it made it on? It's made it onto the fairway, so it's fine.
What an achievement.
Yeah, it is. I'll take it. Don't worry about that. So, after the tee shot, we've gone in for a second shot. Not far, probably about 60, 70 off the green. We had to wait for the 4-ball, shockingly slow in front of us. Actually standing around the green after they finished the putt, marking their scores and checking their phones. Not really good golf etiquette if you ask me, but there we go. Oh, that looks nice. That is a nice shot.
Yeah, I'll take that. Hold up. See what Danny Boy can do. Go on. Nah,
don't can roll on enough.
They're not overly fast, the greens so far, are they really?
No, I thought...
They're not bad, like, they're alright, they're just not...
Yeah, when we played
Monday
at Toot Hill, greens were really fast. That would have been... I'm not just saying that, that would have been pretty close to the pin. But they do hold up. They're in good condition still, though.
No, they're really nice.
Fast.
Even the bunkers, like they haven't really got much of a lip, but and they've all got these kind of entrances. But I've seen them at other courses, so I think it's probably the same. They have like a machine you can drive in to rake the bunkers. But there's a few stones, but you get stones in all bunkers. But there's sand in them, and it has rained, so there's this wet, compacted sand, which doesn't help. But no, some courses don't have any sand. But yeah, this is the green. So this is the 11th green. No real pitch marks. Nice quality greens, really.
Yeah.
Can't fault them at all. Nice long par putt for Dan. Woo! Unlucky.
Yep.
Missed the
lippy.
Never
dropped, did they? What's Matt got? It's got about 12 foot.
12 foot? What, 18?
I don't know about that. It's about 12.
You can get 4 Peter Crouches in this gap.
No chance.
And I've only hit 1 Peter Crouch.
Yep. Oh well.
Speaking of Peter Crouch, if you haven't listened, the Peter Crouch podcast, it's brilliant. Got to pass the pod, so anyone you speak to, let them know. Listen to Peter Crouch podcast. Bogey for me. Can Dan finish up with the same? Yes.
So we're on the 13th, par 5. We've had longer par 5s on here so far, but the runway. So I'm gathering it's called the runway because it's pretty much straight down. If
Might
you can see.
Might have been used as a runway in the war or something.
Yeah, that's the view we've got. Obviously those dark clouds don't do it justice, but as you can see, that's the back of the 12th. It's a bit of a downward par 3, we didn't film that one. Yeah, still waiting on the 4 ball.
Slight headwind on this one.
Bit too much height on it, but
It's
it's straight-ish. Can't moan. I won't moan while it's going straight. Lost my tee again.
Tee on the other hand.
Gone.
Over there.
Yeah, Matt can hit a bomb down here on the way. Clean
Carry the
strike.
bunker,
Go right of the
please.
bunker.
Oh, short. I'm
Yeah,
right.
that's alright though. Take that.
Yeah,
Still a long way to go.
very long way. You can see the pin
Just about.
right down there.
It's going to be even longer when you do that.
But as you could probably hear from the audio there, the ground is solid over here, which means it's got good drainage. So another thumbs up for Southern Valley.
Matt's feeling confident he's not going to hit them.
Don't care if I do, got insurance, so
Golf insurance.
I'm sure. I think it covers up to £10 million, and 4 OAPs killed is not worth £10 million of that. So
You're lucky if you've got a full lifetime out of that.
that's leaked right. Don't know what's over there. Oh, I see it bouncing.
Might be bounced off the other side of the bush.
Hope so. Probably should have shouted, but never mind. Dimwit here, part of this trolley where I was standing, so I couldn't see it on the camera. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, that is why I hate golf. Terrible.
Take 2. Give up. I think you blobbed this hole.
So, we're on hole number 14, called the Nudger. As you can see, hilly off the back of the last one. But if you can see this,
It's lovely, isn't it?
really nice hole. Completely downhill, so you hit into the slope onto the green, bunker to the left. As you can see, the 4 ball is still on there, not surprising, even though I had a terrible hole. Yeah, saying 150, but obviously it's downhill, so maybe it's playing like 140 possibly, but there's only one way to find out. Look, we'd be waiting here all day if we waiting for him to cut the grass, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. How he's telling him that.
I'll just hit the shot, Matt.
No, but at least he's got his earmuffs off, so he can hear me shout when I hit him.
Yeah,
He's still fucking dead.
but we'll be waiting here all day for them to cut the grass. I'm not waiting for someone to cut the grass.
Wow, that is short. Club up. Greenkeeper just said, I'll bet any money he won't hit the green. He didn't realise we could hear him.
Wrong's it. How was right is he?
Oh, comical. Right, on the right final stretch now, on the 17th, par 3.
What is it?
125 to the middle.
Well, it's actually saying 138 on the, and it looks more like 138.
I wish we filmed the last few hours because Dan was like borderline having a meltdown.
Well, the greenkeeper has ruined 2 of my holes. We talk about it after, but
He hasn't. It's all in his head.
he did.
Anyway, forget that and hit the green.
Nah, it's not going to hit the green.
Oh, what greenkeeper are you blaming this time then?
No. I don't know what's happened. I reckon that's on.
Wow, short.
Bit short, as I said, it is 138. Don't know about that rangefinder. I think you might want to.
That was the app that was actually telling me.
Was it the app?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't slag off my
I'm thinking the
rangefinder.
golf course might know best.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a bit short for me as well, but never mind. Right, 18th and final hole, par 4, 400 yards, slight dog leg to the right. Let's get it down there. That'll do, mate.
Whether that into the wind or not.
I think it is a slight headwind.
Yeah. Thought it was going further.
And as in typical golf dream versus reality fashion, 18th hole, and of course it's glorious blue skies everywhere.
Yeah. I think
Always
the course is
happens.
pleased with leaving, that's why.
Yeah, probably.
That's why it happens. Oh, that's perfect. That's one of the best ones you've hit today.
Some of that.
Perfect.
I just reach stands up for a second shot. Still slight dog leg right. See the clubhouse just in the distance. Green's up to there.
That just tops off my round, really.
I thought you wanted to just test out that last bunker just to get a real true review.
Can't even
on
get it into the bunker, so that's how bad it is.
He is not a happy bunny. That was alright. Bit high. Didn't see where it landed though. Too slow. Have to hit a 6, I think.
180 to the final green. I'm sure if Matt goes long, he can smash a couple of windows in the clubhouse, as you can see.
I should be so lucky. Pull a 6, see how we get on.
Wind starting to
left.
pick up.
Go on, bounce off the mound. Yeah, take that.
That just to the left of the green.
Yeah, I think it was a bit short as well, to be honest. I think if it was online, it still would have only just crept short, but it ain't a lost ball, so I can't grumble too much. Unlike some.
Well, I will moan.
Yeah, I know.
Shocking.
This video would be about 30 minutes of Danny moaning.
Yeah, that's what happens. I think about quitting golf at least 4 times around lately. It's getting worse. Before it was like twice. Now
This
it's
is
4
what I say
times
to Dan.
around.
The front 9, he played amazing, really good, and then he gets to the 14th hole, has a stinker, and then he loses his head. But I said that's the reason why we're amateur golfers, because your round is going to consist of them bad shots and them bad holes. Otherwise, you'd be a multi-millionaire playing on tour.
Greenkeeper, I'm blaming.
Well, you got to find someone
Started
to
it.
blame. You might want to look closer to home.
He started it off.
Anyway,
So-
we found your ball now, so you ain't lost this one.
Nah.
Get on the green in 3 and you'll be alright. 100 to the front, 110 to the middle. Can't hit this into the heart of the green.
That is why it's gone to pot. Not even hitting it straight anymore.
You're your own worst enemy.
So we've just finished at
Southern Valley.
Southern Valley.
And there are quite a few valleys, so as Andy said, get a buggy. We didn't listen to Andy. We wish we did listen to Andy. So if you're watching this and you're coming to Southern Valley, listen to Andy and get a buggy.
Get a buggy. And I'll start by saying, obviously, it's in Gravesend, and that is such a good name because pretty much all of the golfers on the course, apart from us, were close to Gravesend. I'll be surprised if some of them even make 18 holes, but they did slow the round up for us, didn't they? But
it was busy, wasn't it? I don't know if it was a seniors' day or whatever. I don't know. It was quite packed on. But
yeah,
it's what it is. A busy course it must be a good course if a lot of people are flocking to it. So that's my view on it.
Yeah.
And I think personally, I'll go first. I really enjoyed it. It's another course that's a bit unique where it's got no water, a bit like when we played Basildon. So if you are fearful of water, it's the place for you because there's no water for you to find. I thought it was quite a forgiving course. I think par 69, quite forgiving, and a lot of the fairways have like mounds up the side sloping down. So if you hit the slope, you can get quite a few lucky bounces. I found nice big greens. Not that we was hitting them all the time, but yeah, not small greens. Quite a few elevated greens where you got to chip up onto bump and running. Is a bit tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, yeah, pretty much. I'd say the majority was slightly elevated, even if it was a downhill first approach shot, the green was actually elevated. So I don't think there's many that you can just run onto without having to go up the hill.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little bit more difficult.
So yeah, my view on the course, I liked it. Price wise, we paid $27.50 today midweek. At the weekends, I've had a look on the website, it's $35. Which seems to be quite a standard amount at the moment. I don't know if that's just the cost of everything going up. Obviously, they're their prices they are now. Whether they were cheaper last year, I don't know. But value for money, yeah, I've had a good day out. I can't grumble. Enjoyed it. Course was, like I say, greens. There's a few greens that weren't in great condition, but they'd been vandalised. So you can't hold that against a golf course.
Yeah, I think someone's gone on there with a motorbike, or it's probably out of hours, so that's out of their control.
And they've tried to repair it, so
yeah,
whoever's done that is a wrong un. But you can't hold that against them. Green, like I said, the greens that weren't vandalised, they were in good nick. I felt.
Yeah.
Practice green was similar speed to the greens on the course as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Facilities wise, it hasn't got a driving range, but it has got a couple of warm up nets. And driving ranges obviously they take up a lot of space, and I think they've utilised quite a lot of space on the land they've got because quite a few of the holes.
Yeah, you sort of double back on yourself.
Yeah, so, you're doubling back, and which is nice because then you haven't got a lot of long walks in between green to tee box.
Well,
so
with the hills, you don't need.
Yeah, you wouldn't want any longer walks. So yeah, no range, but if you want buggies, they've got buggies. Got a decent clubhouse with a decking looking onto the 18th green if you wanted to have drinks and food out there.
Yeah, they've got a chip-in area. And
yeah, got that. And a practice bunker. So yeah, decent facilities, plenty of parking spaces and stuff like that. So can't really fault it. So yeah, that's for me. I like Southern Valley. I'll definitely come here again. So thanks, Andy, for the recommendation. It was a good recommendation, and we'll work on to your next recommendation you give us another time when we get time. What's your final views on it? I enjoyed the first 9 better than the last 9, but I think that's just because I didn't play well the back 9. Well, Dan was 14 shots worse on the back 9, but his head went on the 13th hole when the greenkeeper. The greenkeeper said, "Put any money, you won't hit the green." But I don't think he realised the wind was blowing in our direction, and we could hear what he said.
Yeah, so I think while that was looking back, it was quite funny, but it did put me off. So, and I went on a bit of a downward spiral from then, and then we had a separate greenkeeper a couple of holes later that, while I'm not going to necessarily, I don't want to slag him off in terms of thingy, but he was cutting around the green on my approach, and he stopped to wait for me when he wasn't really cutting around where we was, but he was just to the right of it anyway, and he stopped, so that put me off because it put me under pressure. So I sort of duffed that shot, and then we went a bit closer, and he could have just carried on, but he stopped again. and it put me under more pressure, and I duffed that shot, and then it went over the back of the green, and then he was well out of sight, but for some reason, even though the sort of whatever it was, the giant lawnmower, whatever thing it was, I don't know what it was, where he was on some sort of tractor thing, while it was ticking over, it was making similar noise to what it was when he was carrying on, so he could have just carried on. So why I might have been being considerate, it was actually doing the opposite for me. I would rather him just got on with his job. And after what the other greenkeeper said, that was it for me, really. It just sort of went from bad to worse. So, yeah.
Well, I think that's in Dan's head, and the greenkeeper's done no wrong. So
definitely the second one, he was trying to be nice, but he ended up hindering me. But the first one, obviously, he could have done without the comment.
I found it hilarious.
Yeah, you would, because it was on my shot. So I might have found it hilarious on your shot, but obviously not the same. I didn't really. But it's a nice course. Like I say, we played Pedham before. It's not too far from here, and it's got a similar sort of feel about it, where it does sort of go round. It takes a similar sort of course. But yeah, like I say, I enjoyed it. Like I say, it was a bit slow, and maybe on the weekend, if it was busier on the weekend, I don't really know how long it
all the time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be because a lot of holes today, just to show you how busy it was, there was 3 groups playing on the same hole. So obviously they're up on the green. The others are sort of halfway down, and we've just teed off.
Yeah.
And then there was someone backed up from us, just to give you an example of how busy it was. The back 9 was a little bit easier in terms of pressure. I think
that's only because the guy behind us didn't play the back 9, did he? He went off, so that kind of freed it up.
Yes, but it was, like I say, I can't imagine. If it was any busier on the weekend, it might ruin.
Yeah.
It might ruin the round, but we can only take it on what we weren't overly bothered, because obviously we was doing a bit of filming, so that gives us a little bit of time while we're waiting for other people. We can film a bit of other stuff, so it does us a favour. If it was a round when we wasn't filming, I think we would have probably been a little bit more frustrated with it.
But I'd come again. I liked it, and what we'll do is we'll do the star review. We'll pop that up on the screen as well, and go from there. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Appreciate your views.